What's up, everybody? Welcome to the entertainment video for Lupe Fiasco's new album, Drill Music in Zion. Man, Lupe Fiasco, man, but listen to this dude for a minute, for years, man. I love Drogas Way. Tetsu and Youth is amazing, and of course the Cool and Food and Liquor, they're classics. It's been 4 years since Drogas Wave, and I love that album. The album was amazing to me. And now we have Drill Music in Zion. I see the track list and I see Miss Mural. So in Drogas Way we have Mural Jr. Tetsu and Youth we have Mural, that was the intro. Now Miss Mural, so I'm expecting him to spaz. And by the way, this is a reaction. I'm not gonna get every single bar for Lupe Fiasco. It is Lupe Fiasco. This dude is an alien. I'll try my best. But I'm not gonna get every single bar. Before we get to the reaction, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to Lupe Fiasco, Drill Music in Zion. First track we have is The Lion's Dean.
Drill music, pop that pill music, kill music. Who traded their baseball bats for gats that spat. Blood of the people across steeples and concrete jungles that turn playgrounds into graveyards. Making the Red Sea choke on bones of drones sent by PPP loans to see how you spent the money.
That was hard. Oh my God. She is killing it. She's killing it. People getting the PP loans because of the pandemic. Then, there's the drones doing surveillance, like checking like, yo, what are you doing with that money? Some people did like a false claim to get that PP loan, saying that they have a business, but they really don't. They just used it for their own gain. Which is crazy because there was people that was buying like some nice fancy cars. Those people got caught. And she's going crazy right now.
He said one day grocery stores will be barren. Learn how to grow your own food and don't get caught staring.
It's crazy because we hear a lot of news when it comes to like the recession in the United States. And some people are saying like that food is going to look scarce. That's what some people are saying. So like that message, like growing your own food. But the thing is, like, not everybody can grow their own food. Living in New York City or Chicago, like not everyone has a backyard to grow a garden. You know what I mean?
By the ways of the wicked who pillage our communities and natural resources for profit. He said, my children, each of you are prophets. Don't let money be the sum of your deeds. Pull the weeds from your mind.
Profit, play on the profit. But profit isn't money, but profit like seeing like, oh my God. But then he's talking about the sum, like money. Yo, the play on words is crazy.
The front, the side, and behind.
But that was the Lion's Dean. That was the intro. I believe her name is Aisha Jaco. She's been like a freaking collaborator with Lupe Fiasco throughout his past records. So it's dope to see her doing a spoken word. And she killed it. Her writing is impeccable. It's amazing. Now we on to the second track. Gotti? I think it's Gotti. You know, Gotti, the mob boss, the one that was caught with racketeering and all that, and, murder. Maybe it's about that. I don't even have the lyrics up, man. I think they're still working on it. Oh no, they got the lyrics up. This is chill and vibes, man. Okay. Come on, Lupe. Come on.
Assassin's Creed, rapping it back in D like a mansion that's lacking fees. Tapping the blackest keys, ball like a can of peas, fall like Michael Jackson on anesthesia. Mistaken maidens for manatees. Neuralink is now pirating all your fantasies. Mistaken this sanitation for sanity.
That line was hard. Neuralink is not pirating all your fantasies. My God, that is hard. Like connecting your brain to the computer, to like the internet, but pirating, when you steal. Like remember Pirate Bay? People like pirate games, movies and all that. And it's like stealing all your fantasies. Oh my God, just one line, bro. That's just one line.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed, man.
I love that franchise.
Wonder Woman battle at the apple trees. Or like Adam Eve happened at an Applebee's. Y'all can go half on a sample platter. You can have with
God.
Cheese. Egyptian museum, they keep the kings in crates.
Oh my God.
And they keep their rings in safes. You decide apple pie or the fries come with the snake.
Oh my God,
dude. Got quads all on the case. Poverty pimping, angel wings, flies all on the face.
Nah, that was fucking hard, man. That was hard. I'm gonna tell you why. It's hard. So recently I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It was on sale and I love Assassin's Creed. My favorite one is Assassin's Creed 2. Then it's Odyssey, then it's Origins. Those are my favorite Assassin's Creed games. And it's funny because he's mentioning Neuralink is now pirating all your fantasies. What's Assassin's Creed about? You get like Desmond, the main character from like the first couple games. He gets to the Animus, and through his DNA, he gets to relive his memories from his ancestors, like Ezio Autor de Firenze, Atayer. He gets to relive those memories, and he gets to change those memories, meaning like changing realities. Oh my fucking God. Like, the more I think about Assassin's Creed, the more like everything is making sense. But the thing is, Assassin's Creed plot could get kind of convoluted. It's funny how he mentions Neuralink is not pirating all your fantasies. The Templars, right? They're changing his memories. They're changing who he is. But what we also see in Assassin's Creed, I forgot which game is it. I don't know if it's Revelations. I think it was Revelations, where like I think by the end of the game, we see Adam and Eve like escaping. And here he's talking about Adam and Eve. That's just wild to me. So it's funny how he brings Assassin's Creed and Adam and Eve. Here's the thing. I don't know the lore for Assassin's Creed too much. I just love playing the game. I love the setting of it. I love the premise of it too. I don't really know the lore of the game, so I can't really like dissect it how I want to. But like maybe for y'all, go to YouTube and learn the lore of Assassin's Creed. It'll probably make more sense. But you know, that's the idea that I'm going for. It's crazy talking about Egyptian Museum's Assassin's Creed Origins, which is a great game. Bayek is a great character, great voice acting too. You decide apple pie or the fries comes with the snake. He was just talking about Adam and Eve and Applebee's, and Lupe just continues to play with that, man. Oh my God, this is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. Like I said, I'm not gonna get every single bar, but I'm trying. I try my best to not pause as much, but this dude's pen is immaculate. I always say that Lupe is an alien. Next track we have is Ato Bato. So I haven't listened to any of the singles for this album. I haven't listened to any of it. So this is all first reaction to me. So let's get to the next track.
Yeah, man, you already know it.
Featuring Naira.
I defend myself in court. This is sport. I get signals from the source. I can twist and I can contort. I just feel like I'm a Porsche. I'm Carrera. Error. Lies to the judge. Rain in the sky and the sea might rise. What slides to the mud? Slides to the flies from all kinds of
this is so fucking good, man.
All sides of the sludge. One deep, meditate. One street, separate. High to the Crips, goodbye to the Bloods. But it was the souls, the lords, and GD segregated by the street and the shy where I was.
Now this song's already fire. I should have listened to the song before. The song is fire, but this shit is hard. High to the Crips, goodbye to the Bloods, but it was the Souls, the Lords, and the GDs. All these gangs segregated by the streets and the shy where I was. Like instead of segregation by race, segregation by gangs. Like even by your own people, but just being segregated by a color. What type of color? You know, blue, red. Like that is crazy. Like this dude Lupe gets like real deep with his lyrics. It's crazy. His observations is amazing. I always say that Lupe is a freaking alien, man. Lupe is an alien. And he mentioned waves, like I mentioned before, Drogas waves. I'm seeing a lot of allusions to like his previous work, especially Drogas wave, which is dope. Like I said, I love Drogas wave. It was one of my favorite albums of the year.
Ain't wanna shots, headshots, cut off on my dreadlocks. I ain't want a head wash, no more. What you mean headshot? Nigga said headshots. Nigga like a helmet with a GoPro, but I mean go. Oh, I just wanted credit, used to sweat it like show clothes. Now I don't even know who wrote those. Maybe my ghost knows, but we both cold. I used to write on my ghost flows, wrote each other solos. Now the nigga say he want co-pros, money from the shows and rights to the logo. Do you want a lawyer? No ho. I defend myself.
This is hard.
This is sport.
Man, what a great track. What a great track. I like how Lupe always mentions anime references. One of my friends loved that anime. He put me onto it. Go 13 is low-key funny. This dude is always a stoic. Like he always has like a serious face. Like I forgot which episode is it, but this dude is like having sex with this chick. And this chick is just going crazy, just moaning crazy, whatever. And he's just like the most serious face you ever see. And then girls just riding him, just going crazy. Like, oh my God. And he just the serious face, just mad stoic. Like that shit is mad funny to me. To me, it's mad funny. If you haven't watched Go 13, I think they have it on Tubi. Tubi. It's free. They're just advertisement. It's a good anime. It's fun. I like old animes. You probably see Yu Yu Hakusho, Samurai Champloo. I have another anime poster of Gundam Wing, Akira, and Perfect Blue. I love old anime, so it's just dope. Oh man, what a great track. Next track we have is Precious Things. Yo, they're still transcribing. Hold on, let me pause this. They're still transcribing the lyrics. I'm on Genius because it's Lupe Fiasco. I need to know the lyrics. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Maybe. Look at that. They're still transcribing the lyrics. I'm on my own with this, man. Wish me luck. I got no help.
Never bite the hands that feed. But
True.
when those same hands grab the gats and up the sleeves, they got the
That's
traps
hard.
and apparatus for your greed. They catch you lacking, wrap around your hatch and squeeze. I swear my hands were pure. I gave them manicures, became my adversaries, became my saboteurs.
This dude Lupe is different. He's different. Keeps talking about hand and squeeze. Then he said, I give him a manicure. Like I give a man a cure, right? Something to heal, something to recover. But I give a manicure, nails, your hands, because he keeps playing on the words with hands. Like this dude Lupe is different. He's different.
Put carrots on them, just like rabbit laws. My middle finger's like, fuck this nigga, what happened to us? Now they be dapping foes and grabbing more. And
More
they know
hand
that
stuff.
I don't drink. At least I don't think. Give me a sign when we can talk through a plan. But my hands was like, fam, you can talk to the hand. Damn.
Damn. I had to look up Leon Spinks, and Leon Spinks, I see, is a boxer. Again, playing it with hands. Oh my god, man. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those tracks.
Put the arms in arms, I put arms in palms. We was hand in hand, all state. Pinky speaker, thumb receiver, how we used to call me. Now you don't even wave. We used to throw the shaka from the stage. Now you just wanna throw hands and technicals on my plays. Goddamn.
This dude is different, man. Lupe is an alien.
Keep us out them handcuffs. It's like we only matter when fans is putting their hands up. You got popular, treated us like the Yakuza. You was vampire hunter D, now you Alucard. See, that's the thing, cause we was
vampires, now you Alucard, Dracula backwards. Golly, man.
Praying for you, air guitar and playing for you. You turned a deaf ear to what we was saying to you.
Okay, so that was Precious Things, man. Everything went over my head. The only thing I really got is how much he was playing on hands. I guess how important hands are. Hands could bring you peace, like Allstate. You're in good hands. Anytime Lupe trying to be good with people, just, you know, be in good terms with people, he gets backhanded. You know what I mean? Like Leon Spinks, like they always just want trouble with him. They want violence with him. Always also trying to screw him over too. And he was also talking about, you know, being a rapper and how nobody really cares about these rappers' lives and what they go through. The only thing that they care about is, you know, is if they get fans. They go to concerts, they could fill those seats. You know what I mean? Commerce, basically. That's why he's talking about, you know, they only care about fans when they wave their hands. It's like he's saying these hands could be used to build or to destroy. You know what I mean? Golly. Like I said, I'm trying my best, man. There's some people that's gonna watch this reaction like a couple months from now, gonna be like, how come you didn't get that? How come you didn't get that? Y'all saw, they're still transcribing the lyrics. I'm getting this no lyrics. I'm getting this no lyrics. They're still transcribing it. So it's 12:44 a.m. Come on, man. I'm trying my best.
Hey, you looking over there? I got something to show you if you got the time to spare. The quality's the highest and the price is very fair. It's honestly the nicest thing that I have ever shared. Look like $1 million off a signing with the Bears. I don't mean to be so deeply inside of your affairs.
Chicago Bears football team.
I'd be over there, but that's why I'm over here. With that you should beware. I'm only saying this.
Chicago Bears is trash, by the way.
Now if you are a rapper or a trapper on a job, it don't really matter if you get jacked or you get robbed. You can go and let them have it. It's not a factor or a prop. Only thing that's gonna happen, you're gonna get attacked by all the blogs. But to regular people, you're gonna be sharp.
Okay, Lupe.
So attractive on the block. Now it might make you a magnet for the cops, but please don't let them haters try and drag you from the top. You ain't gotta be a criminal involved. Know how to rap a knack for dribbling the ball, or be a prince or an emperor at all. Everybody's equal in the middle of the mall.
Okay, I see what Lupe is doing here. It's the flashiness, right? Now, a kiosk can be different things, but the whole point is you buy something from it, right? It's supposed to be like a small vendor type of thing. You buy from it. Or a machine too. Okay, they got the lyrics for this song. Okay, I could read it. They don't have it. It's not annotated, but we are not the center of applause, but secretly the center of a cause. I guess it's almost like a warning. Like if you want to be a rapper or something like that, you're trying to live that type of lifestyle, trying to look all flashy, you know, have so much jewelry on and all that. You're going to set yourself up as a target. People are going to want to jack you, you know, snatch your chain or whatever. And you could, you know, you could let it go. But the blogs are going to hate it. Cops are going to love it. It's going to be a magnet for the cops. They're going to go to you and they're going to get you. But know that all this attention, like all the blogs, people talking about you from the incident of, you know, someone's trying to jack you and, you know, and you light them up, you're just the center of a cause. No one's applauding you. You just got the attention for a little bit. That's it.
Diamonds only worth what you are willing to pay. A deceptive game you are killing to play. Now I have diamonds, it's odd feeling this way. But when they start to sparkle, that star glittering glaze. Preachers can praise AIDS as God killing the gays. What a fucking phrase, never ceases to amaze. But when he dies from cancer, that's God's mysterious ways. Jesus saves African soul slaves. Gabriel's in Afghanistan passing out AKs. I have hesitations. There, I've put it all on the table. I have my reservations. Besides, we'll find something else
clever.
to put
That's
our
slick.
faith in. We won't finish this here. We'll pick up after meditation.
I like that line. There, I put it on the table. I have my reservations. You reserve a table at a restaurant. It's your table. And then you put everything on the table. Everything that you got, all the stuff that you offer, you put it on the table, you put it on the line. But still, I have my reservation. So I haven't really put everything on the line. I still reserve some of it. So you're only seeing what I just put on the table. It's still not everything. That's how I'm interpreting it. There's a lot, man. There's a lot to digest. But y'all knew that. It's Lupe. Y'all knew that.
It seems you got the spirit of the appalled, and you got the lyrics and the drawl. I know some people would love to hear it how you call. You should join us in the middle of the mall. I'm cool, man. I gotta watch already. Well, excuse me.
That was Kiosk. By the way, oh man, my bad. I haven't really been like letting you know how I think about the tracks. I love all these tracks so far. I'm just letting y'all know. I usually let the people know if I like the song or not after the song. And I just forgot because I'm just so enamored about this dude's pen. When preachers can praise AIDS as God killing the gays, right? We know like usually a lot of religions tends to be homophobic. So a very corrupt preacher could think of AIDS as like a blessing. Yes, you're killing the gays. Like God doesn't want gay. That's what's supposed to happen. What a fucking phrase. Never cease to amaze me. But when he dies from cancer, that's God's mysterious ways. Sometimes religion, usually Christianity or Catholicism, say, hey, God works in mysterious ways. Things happens because that's what's supposed to happen, you know? So like you see the hypocrisy of that. Oh man, what a track, man. You know what sucks? The next track we have is Miss Mural. Oh man, wish me luck, bro. Okay, they do get the lyrics up. Wish me luck, bro. Oh man, you cannot expect me to get everything. You can't.
If you had to paint the gutter, which color would you choose? Set the patron to the painter. The painter
The
set
bass
the
is
blues.
hard.
Do you act off intuition or languish and peruse? More like tap into tradition from the angle of my mood. The music mostly jazz, the jazz mostly old. Punctured by some punk and some old smoky soul.
Okay. I see what he's doing, playing with all the music genres, especially all the music genres that black people has created. We know black people created blues. We know black people created jazz, punk, soul. Okay, I see what you're doing, Lupe.
Atlas on the trunk from the land of broken goals. Just a cover in the back that you open and you close. Looked at the empty canvas, said, I think I have a name. I'll call it gasoline, pouring on the flames.
Okay. The production in this album has been
I
amazing.
appreciate the visit, this isn't normally allowed. Do you consider yourself wild or conforming to a style? The patron pointed at a pile of those rejections or mistakes. The painter said that is not for question or debate.
Oh my God,
Most
them horns
of
are
what we
crazy.
know is art is the projection of a faith. Martyrdom will call, Russian roulette is in the flanks. And most will pull the trigger if the weapon's full of blanks. But when there's a pool of sharks and you step into the tank, that's the pool of art that got them headed to the plank. But they fell for the deceptiveness of the secularist complaint. The upheaval of the cathedrals into the edifice of bank. You lose all of the plots for the affections of a race. Man does not become superior because you connect him to a cape, nor does become inferior because you connect him to an ape. I never wanted my life to be a collection of some dates.
Wow.
That holiday my days away and intellectually sedate.
Bro, I can't. I tap out, bro. Listen, I got my master's in English literature. And even though I have my master's, this is deep, bro. This is deep. This is different, man. There's a lot of religious themes. So what I'm guessing here is that he's talking about art. He's talking about music, right? I'm just going to say art in general, but more specifically music, because he mentioned that in the first verse. The blues, jazz, soul, punk, and all that. How it's just been monetized for selfish reason, like a sin, basically. Or evil, you know, like exploiting artists. Okay, so I think there's like themes of just not just religion, but just evil institutions and exploiting artists. I think that's one of the themes that's throughout this album. Like I mentioned before with the other tracks, how people only care about rappers when they make music so they can get fans, to make money, to make profits. And then they want these artists who spend their money on jewelry, just shit that isn't worth anything. Because, you know, diamonds aren't worth shit. Okay, just like in the song Kiosk. And because of the poison that has been like inserted to the youth of what is valuable, what is value, there's going to be people that's going to want to jack you, get your jewelry, you know, and that just ends in chaos. Like, look what happened to Pop Smoke. These two kids, these two 15-year-olds killed a man who was a rising star for some piece of fucking jewelry that doesn't matter, that has no value compared to a human, you know? Rest in peace to Pop Smoke, by the way. It was like art and music isn't valued how it's supposed to be. I think that's why when he mentions the painter saying he looked at the empty canvas and says, I call it gasoline pouring on the flames. I think that's what he means. Instead of like, oh, I'm going to make the blues and all this type of stuff, all this type of art, type of music, it's just going to be fire because it's just going to be hell. It's not going to be as pure as it should be. You lose all the plots for the affection of a race. Man does not become superior because you connect him to a cape, nor does he become inferior because you connect him to an ape. Racism takes a part in this. And it's crazy. This dude goes deep. It's going to be a long video. I'm going to try to cut it short, but it's just crazy, man.
Professionally accept what ethically I hate. So in all of my work, you see this wrestling with fate. It's even in the brushstrokes, how aggressively I strafe. Less like putting on some makeup, more like severing a face. Wow. Said the patron with a smile. That's the most interesting diatribe I've heard in a while.
Okay, that was Miss Mural. This song is very focused. It's very focused when it comes to the theme. He just made it really, really dense. It's not like Mural from Tetsuo and Youth, where he's like going everywhere when it comes to ideas. This is very focused. And what I said is true. Professionally accept what ethically I hate. So in all of my work, you see this wrestling with faith, deceiving in the brushstrokes, how aggressively I strafe. Less like putting on some makeup, more like severing a face. Yo, man, what a picture he painted. No pun intended, because, you know, he mentions a painter. You know, it's like when he made the album Lasers, right? And people say that's Lupe's worst album. I love the song Show Must Go On. That's a great song. I still think that's a great song. But, you know, he said like, oh, I had to make this album for the label because the label wanted me to go pop and try to make some pop records. I did everything they told me to do. So deceiving in the brushstrokes, how aggressively I strafe. I didn't want to do this. I fucking hated doing this. I fucking hated making lasers. He had to be professional about it, even though he hated it. That's like putting on some makeup, you know, covering your face, being someone else, putting a mask, someone who is not you, but more like severing a face. You know, makeup, you paint your face like the painter. You paint your face to be exploited by these companies, these evil institutions. But with regular makeup, you go home, you can wash it off, you see your regular face. Instead, he say, nah, that's killing you. That's destroying your identity, destroying who you are. This is crazy. And it's crazy how I call it drill music in Zion. Because like I mentioned with Pop Smoke, who did New York Drill, rest in peace of Pop Smoke again. I think he's probably talking about like all the young rappers who's doing drill music, or, you know, making music that revolves a lot in violence, killing and all that type of stuff. Sort of like, yo, heed my warning. Heed my warning. The problem is, the lyrics on this is very, very dense, man. Like, this shit takes dissecting. A great track nonetheless. Next track we have is Naomi.
Signs of intelligent life, mosquito nets repel anaphylus bites. Look at the night, nice, we look alike. They want to slice of your dreams. Even Christ took a knife for the team, so
okay, that was hard. That was hard. I like that.
The world on my delts, we can chill while it melts. The beat bill feel like it's felt. My suspicion Christians killed all the Celts. What else? What else? Forget what happened in the past. You gotta let it go, like what happened to the gas. Spoil all of your fast. Stay away from rebels worshiping the devil like jazz. Where heaven loses a job, hell wins staff. All that beautiful musical moving you like an intercool Subaru with an Italian man saying, look at what I do for you. A nice chicken Vesuvio.
Man, this shit is crazy. It's crazy like he keeps mentioning jazz. This music is very jazzy. You know, we hear the horns, the pianos play like jazz. I know because I listen to jazz music when I go to sleep. It just helps me go to sleep. But stay away from the rebels worshiping the devil like jazz. People who's going against the grain. People who's questioning the institutions. They're probably seen as heathens, right? Infidels. Just like Assassin's Creed. Oh my God. Just like Assassin's Creed with the creed. They're seen as infidel, like Altair. Yeah, I remember when the Templars be like, infidel! And they try to get you every time. But he sees him, I think Lupe sees himself like Altair, right? Someone who's going against the religion. Just like Assassin's Creed. Oh my God. Do you see how this all connects? I'm telling you, Lupe is a freaking alien. But if you haven't played the first Assassin's Creed, I haven't played the first Assassin's Creed since like 2008, man. Seeing as a heathen, as an infidel, when you go against the religion or these institutions who's trying to get control of the masses and trying to exploit the masses. And they try to exploit the masses using these artists like Lupe Fiasco or any other artist to try to get the popularity and just try to get, you know, commerce and try to get a profit. You could be seen as a prophet with the mic saying the truth like Lupe Fiasco, giving these people gems and the truth, or they can use you for profit. You spew out these evils, the things that they want you to say so they can make a profit and exploit you. This shit is crazy, man. This shit gets deep. The shit gets deep. If y'all made it this far to the reaction, thank you. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you. I know this might seem very long. I know I'm talking a lot. I'm really trying to dissect it. I also want to have a discussion as well because Lupe is an alien.
Yeah, I was in Roxbury on Malcolm X block. Talking that talk that got Malcolm X watched. Trying to pick up where Malcolm X stopped. Only game I play is a Malcolm X box. Look in the sky, see the Malcolm X ring. I return to the force in the Malcolm X swing.
X-Wing, Star Wars Force.
Scene. You know they want a slice of your dreams. But even Christ took a knife for the team, so swing.
This shit is fire. You know why this shit is fire? In the end, you know they want a slice of your dreams. So they want, just like how you mentioned in the first track, they're trying to pirate your fantasies. You know they want a slice of your dreams. They want something from you. So your skills, they want to exploit that because they can see that you're meant to be big. It just depends like what you're going to use the mic for. Are you going to spit the truth or not? You're just going to do the complete opposite. And it's funny how the last line is so swing. Swing is the dance that you dance to jazz. Back in elementary, my school was like very big into dance. And so we do it like a lot of dances, and one of the dances we would do is swing, like to Ray Charles and stuff like that. So it's funny how he mentions jazz in this song and also in the other tracks, and he's saying so swing, so dance to the jazz, be like the Atayer, like the creed, and go against these evil institutions. Or he could probably mean just go along with the ride. Also remember that jazz wasn't looked highly upon, especially as it was emerging in the 1900s. Next track we have is Drill Music in Zion.
The August Symphonic, power of a blonic, to heal, steel, medical, bill, drill, harmonics, silver sonnets from the Banyuis and bonnets. I leave a whole sleeve down in Condoleezza's comments. Nostradamus can bother to keep a promise. Logic's on a rocket where profit defeats a conscience. Somebody's daughter is contemplating a convent, but a man with $1 is slobbering for her haunches. Mouth is just watering for some nonsense, and this might be the moment her modeling probably launches.
Nice play on words, man.
Past the more control. Can you make a whole fold?
Can you make a whole fold? It's crazy how he says, can you make a whole fold? And we see the lyrics, somebody's daughter is contemplating the convent. You know, like somebody's daughter is trying to get into religion or maybe questioning religion. But a man with $1 is slobbering for her haunches. I didn't know what haunches was. I just looked it up. It says it's French for hips. I knew that it meant like sex or like something sexual. The literal translation is hips. Someone wants to pay for her sex. Mouth is just watering for some nonsense. And here's this, can you make a whole fold? Can you try to turn a girl into a hoe with some money? That's the only thing I got from that verse because everything else is just... This dude's writing is like Rolf Emerson or something. Like it's just really freaking dense, man. It's really dense.
Came a little late for the rescue and the flesh. DNA exonerates posthumously whatever's left. No resurrection, but reputation's correct. The revelation brings decorated regrets.
That's his clear revelation.
Respect is not really about fair collective side, cause the real killer's still out there. I party all night and the banging is intense, cause I know exactly what you did and you gon' pay for it, you bitch.
That's wild.
Made me cold. Past the more control.
Quarreling mortals is nothing short of insane. Let's try and turn this quarter water to a quarter bottles and James.
These episodes of the soul make me cold. Past the more control.
Wow, that was Drill Music in Zion. That is so dense, man. If y'all know what this is about, leave it down in the comments. I would love to read what y'all think because everything else over my head. Everything else over my head. Dude, I'm beat. I am beat. Next track we have is Seattle.
I keep a secret, but I'm honest. If I ever go and leak it, maybe I just go atomic over me.
I kept my promise to the streets. To develop myself in a fine way. Life is a sine wave. Einstein mind in this time space. When they try to keep you, gotta climb gates. Escape from a city that's defined by crime rate. Design traits that minimize the grind and the bind on your mind states.
I keep a secret, but I'm honest. If I ever go and leak it, maybe I just go atomic over me.
This verse reminds me of what's that track off Tetsuo and Youth? It's like the song Dots and Lines. The only reason why I say that is because he said life is a sine wave, sine, cosine, tangent. Then he's talking about get your lines straight. Even if I gotta do 9 takes, I feel like someone's probably gonna do a video on this, but I feel like he's playing with it just like the song Dots and Lines. But I feel like with this verse, he's talking about himself. I was a smart guy. escape from a city that's defined by crime rate, Chicago, then divide on your mind states. I think something about causing division, right? He's like, I'm a smart guy that's, from Chicago, but not everyone has like the same mind state that I have. And it's not because of me and it's not because of them. It's because of the city that we're in. That's what they want to do. They want that. They want to separate the minds. Some people might slip through the cracks, but most people will not.
To see my vampires in the sunlight, to look my eye right in the suns and bring all my knives to the gunfights. One life, live 100 ways, but never break it down like gum bites. If done right, you'll be unliked, but you'll be unlike when you gotta run where snares not a drum type. Where they hung whites, psych, where they hung blacks, even hung like a black life as a batch don't come twice. You can light a fire with a thumb swipe, but you need a lighter if you got the motion, but none of the components. Then it's karaoke, and it don't really matter if it's sung nice. Yeah.
I kept my promise to the
Cross my heart and I hope to. Cross my art with an O2. Add a little dollop of a dollar. Then sell it all out at the O2. Computers ain't got no souls, but I be giving down to the Pro Tools. Gotta control all your trolls. Don't soak in your socials. Bimmy bop with the soju. Food and liquor, that's domu. Stand behind me like JoJo.
I like that.
Spirit bomb, what I show you. Molotov cocktail, Goku. Bottling up what I go through. West Side Chicago, Lupe.
That was fire. That was fire. Computers ain't got no souls, but I given that one to the Pro Tools. Gotta control all your trolls. Don't soak in your socials. Oh my God, man. It's crazy because he was just talking about Neuralink being connected to your devices. And then your devices control you, control how you dictate, control how you think. But that removes your individuality. It removes who you really are. And you become sort of like an Agent Smith. You just convert to what the system wants you to be. I like how he referenced food and liquor. He referenced Drogas Way, food and liquor, Tetsu and Youth, I think, as well. Spirit Bomb, when I show you. And then he also says Goku. Goku does a Spirit Bomb, right? But this is crazy. When Goku wants the Spirit Bomb, what he says, give me all your energy. Give me all your energy. And the only way for that Spirit Bomb to work is if the people raise their hands. Oh my God. Is if the people raise their hands, just like in the other song, oh my fucking God. Wow. I forgot which track it was. Or I think it was Precious Things. I forgot which track it was. But remember when he mentioned how these labels just want rappers to make music and get these fans so they could wave their hands, have it raised. That's the only time that they like rappers. Saying, stand behind me like JoJo, Spirit Bomb when I show you. And he's talking about Goku. So he's saying like, yo, I'm like Goku. Like, yo, give me all your energy. I think he's trying to say like he's the one. He's here to like save as much people as he can. Really trying to save the streets. He's kept his promise to the streets. He's trying to save Chicago. He's the one that made it out. He's feeling like Goku. He's feeling like the protagonist. And as long as the people care about his music, care about what Lupe has to say, him making the music that he makes is a way for him to give back. You know what I mean? By spitting out these gems. Oh my God, it's crazy. This album is amazing, man.
This school here, I feel, in our martial art adventures, we sort of like bring our history, our culture, into our environment of the martial arts.
So that was Seattle. Amazing track. Another amazing track. This whole entire album has been amazing. And this outro sums it up. We try to be the best of artists that we can be. So the art to me is a thing of upliftment. That's what Lupe is trying to talk about. That's his Spirit Bomb, his music. And he gets that because the people are trying to give back. He's trying to save Chicago. He's kept this promise to Chicago. This shit is crazy. This is, you know what else is wild? Just stick with me on this. Just stick with me. Just stick with me. Kendrick Lamar made Mr. Mural and the Big Steppers. And in that album, he's trying to say, yo, I am not your savior. Us entertainers are not your savior. And Lupe took the opposite approach and say, I'm kind of your savior. Unless you want to paint him with a broad picture, again, no pun intended. You could also say just the artist itself could be a savior spitting out these gems. But it's funny, you have Kendrick Lamar, who's another great lyricist. Like, I say Lupe is a better lyricist, but Kendrick Lamar, come on, you can't deny his pen. It's saying, yo, I am not your savior. Here's Lupe Fiasco with the savior complex. What an observation. That's crazy. Let me know what y'all think about that down in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think about that. Who do you side with? Should artists have this savior complex? Or no, Kendrick is right. These artists, these entertainers are not your saviors. You have to save yourself. Or you could take it as Lupe Fiasco saying, no, the music could help you save yourself. You just need the nuggets of gems, of wisdom. Maybe Lupe is talking about that instead. I don't know. This is up for interpretation, you know. You and I are both right and wrong. Just think about it that way. You and I are both right and wrong. Just support your claims. That's all it is. Just support your claims. Oh man, last track of the album we have is Unfold Them. If you stuck with me this far, I appreciate you.
I wish that you were lying. I hope that none of that comes true.
Ooh. Rappers die too much. That's it, that's the verse.
Like Pop Smoke, like I mentioned before. Come on, man. Y'all on the right channel. Y'all on the right channel. Oh, he's just gonna let that play. That's crazy. Yo, Lupe is different, man. Lupe is different.
I wish that you were lying.
And he goes to the chorus, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, silent reflection was the first verse's mission. I ain't wanna water it down with a whole bunch of conditions. Just give it to you raw, how a nigga really feeling. Rappers get shot too much, probably has a lot more precision.
Pause.
Look at what we say in this bitch just to get rich. Shoot a nigga right in the head, don't even flinch.
Come on, man.
Nah, we can't talk about that. You gotta talk about something else.
You see what I mean? Same thing that I was just talking about.
Nigga, talk about something else. I've admired many cities through the windows of hotels. And from the window of a plane, I've seen the window of a cell. The plane started to fly, the rain started to fail. That's LaGuardia and Rikers, the airport next to a jail.
Crazy, right?
Facts. I wish that they was lying in they raps. How does that transpire to be so damned by God? You want your friends to be goddamn liars.
Crazy.
All we talk about are our goddamn priors. Shiny metal boxes on top of goddamn tires. I'm goddamn tired. If I say I didn't indulge, my pants be on goddamn fire. What's the difference between a posthumous album and a life insurance policy? Spotify. $1's worth what $1 buy. Go monetize.
Lupe is different. Man is different. He basically said everything I said throughout this entire album. Am I lying? Didn't everything he just said in this verse is everything that I said throughout this whole entire album? I mentioned the Pop Smoke, how he got robbed. These little kids, 15-year-olds, killed a man because of fucking jewelry. He mentioned in the first verse, these rappers are dying. And these rappers are really about that life. Everything I said, look, keep your eyes on the prize and your thumbs on the apps. I mentioned living through your phone. Living through your phones. 1:44 in the morning. Come on, man. Y'all on the right channel. Shiny metal boxes on top of goddamn tires. Talking about these cars. Y'all talking about these cars. They're just shiny metal boxes. What's the difference between a posthumous album and a life insurance policy or policy? Spotify. You get nothing with these posthumous albums. They exploit your death because they exploit these artists. And when you try to go against the grain, try to go against the control, they probably find some way. Yo, you'd be surprised because I really do believe in the rap police. Try to find a way, like, hopefully, like, you die because the conditions that you lived in, the conditions that's in your mind state, they kind of hope that you will die because then they could just release your music because they have the rights to it. You signed the contract, you signed your likeness, you signed everything. They could release all those Pop Smoke, all the Triple X Tentaciones, all his posthumous album, all Juice WRLD's posthumous albums. Try to make that quick buck, even though the fans hate it. And you know what's crazy? With a life insurance policy, you could use it while you're living. It doesn't mean that it could be used after you die. You could use it while you're living. And it's gonna be way more money than fucking what Spotify could give you. This shit is wild, man.
Give you a fourth one to make up for the first. Only cause I know that you can take another verse. Want the Quran to be a lie cause hell sounds like it hurts. Also want it to be real cause heaven sounds like it's turned. Want my conscience like a condom cause I don't want to be burnt. Want my dharma like an armor cause I don't want to return. From the Thanksgiving where bears attacking the dressing. Like Tekken, just lean back and tear into that refreshment.
There's a bear character in Tekken. Also the Chicago Bears. So it's like a triple entendre.
Real life parallaxes and depression. That's
Facts.
Maybe not lie, maybe just chill. Yo, maybe not die, maybe just kill. Wait, no. Maybe survive making the meal. Ratings wavy, but wavy don't make you a Navy SEAL.
I wish that you were lying.
That was the last track on Phonem. Wow. This last track summed up the whole entire album, by the way. It summed up the whole entire album. This is a lot, man. Greetings, wavy, but wavy don't make you a Navy SEAL. It's crazy because remember the other track, Precious Things, he keeps talking about hands. With hands, you can make peace like Allstate. You're in good hands. but hands can also be used to destroy. Greetings, hi, you use your hands, you could wave, but wavy don't make you a Navy SEAL. Wavy waters, Navy SEAL, waters. I just want to know why he mentions Navy SEAL, besides the play on with waters. Maybe like you could be cool, the way you do your handshakes, the way that you are, you could be cool, you could be dope, but it doesn't make you like a top tier soldier. Maybe, I don't know. That was Lupe Fiasco, drill music in Zion. Y'all already knew I wasn't gonna get every single bar. I think I did a decent job getting like the recurring themes of the album. A lot of what I said turns out to be in this last track, so I think I did a decent job. If you made it this far to the reaction, you didn't get bored, you love what I had to say, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I know this is very dense. I paused a lot, I talked a lot throughout this album, but this is a great album. Great album. I loved every track. This is definitely an album that you have to dissect. I may have my master's in English literature, and you know, we analyze, we dissect, but at the end of the day, like I said before, I could be right, you could be right, I could be wrong, you could be wrong. The whole point is, can you back up your claims? And I think I did. But let me know what y'all think about this album down in the comments below. And from anything I said, what do y'all disagree with? What do y'all agree with? How did y'all interpret this album? Also tell me that down in the comments below. And when you're down to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching. Muchas bendiciones. And peace.